Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alex. I want to talk about Ariana just real quick. This is something that's been on my mind basically since she put out that TikTok recently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Ariana Grande has received a lot of concern and criticism, I would say, for her body recently. People saying that she's looking too thin, that she looks sick, just comments, just basically comments. And she eventually decided that she needed to address it. She put out a TikTok that can be found on her TikTok page, in which she talks about how addressing people directly like this through social media is clearly something that she's not comfortable doing. But because of all of the chatter, she felt it necessary to talk about. So I wasn't aware of any of the stuff that was really going on around her until I came across that TikTok. I just happened to scroll upon it and I listened to it, and it was very well put. If you guys haven't seen it, she basically says, if I can summarize, I'm a person who has a body and comments, positive or negative, are not helpful for me as a person. Obviously, when you are a celebrity of her magnitude, people are going to talk no matter what. There's probably always going to be positive and negative comments about you. That being said, I really think that this video was addressed toward her audience, in other words, her fans, saying, regardless of what you are stating, whether it's positive or negative, it is not helpful. And I thought that that was very, very well put. No matter how much you love Ariana Grande as a person, no matter how much you love her music, no matter how much you stan her, you do not know her. You have no idea what's going on with her. One of the things that she said is, you don't know what someone is going through. And it's true, you have no idea what state someone is in just by looking at them. For whatever reason, up until very recently, people have had this idea that they can just like know a person just by looking at them. I do feel it's a recent phenomenon that people are realizing that that is not the case, that you can't just look at someone and decide that they are healthy or look at someone and decide that they are unhealthy. That's not how it works. To kind of bring it back to the beauty community, because that's where I reside if you're new to this video, Desi Perkins. I remember when, I don't think I knew that much about her situation. I know that she mentioned mentioned here and there in videos about infertility and how it was a struggle for her. Obviously, I mean, if you're in the beauty community, if you follow Desi at all, you know, happy ending, happy beginning, I guess, because she's got 2 beautiful kids now, but she struggled for a long time. And I remember she uploaded this very, very, heart-wrenching video, extremely honest, addressing her fans, addressing people who follow her, and basically saying, you have no idea how much it hurts to read a comment that says, when are you and Steven having kids? Completely innocuous to the person commenting. They're seeing a beautiful couple who they follow, who they feel a connection to, and they're saying, oh, I can't wait for them to have a family, not realizing that on the other side of that, Desi was going through something extremely personal. Which brings me to why all of this is so important. The phenomenon of parasocial relationships is such a strange one. I think we all have them with certain people. I know there are people, you guys have it sort of with me. You know, I come on here and I'm talking to you like we're besties. Like I'm chilling in your bedroom, in your living room, wherever I might be, maybe your bathroom, wherever I might be. And we're chatting and you might feel like, oh, I see Alex like 3 times a week. I know her. But like, not really. And that's the thing. We have to understand that we don't know the person. I have people like that who I watch constantly, and I feel like I have a relationship. I feel like I know them in a certain way, but I don't at all, because I'm only seeing this much of them. I'm not seeing what's behind the screen at all. What's going on when the camera is off. I'm not seeing that. So I thought that Ariana made a really, really great point in her video. And it's something that we all kind of have to like think about and remind ourselves of when we're interacting with social media, that no matter how much we think we know about someone who is on the screen, maybe they vlog daily, you still don't know them, and probably never will, unless you meet and you guys become like besties, you know? That's possible, but slim. I think it's an interesting conversation simply because we as viewers, now that like everyone is on social media, everyone is so all up in each other's lives constantly, we have to remind, it's like a way of retraining your brain, reminding yourself that you don't know these people, that they are strangers, and that you should proceed with caution when it comes to even positive comments. I know this seems like so much work, or it seems like so unnecessary, or who cares, other people are still going to do it. But that's the thing with new technologies and how they kind of adjust things. Our lives have changed completely since Instagram. I mean, think about Instagram. Now we have TikTok, you know? It feels to me when I go on the internet or open up any of my like electronics, it feels like every single person is an influencer and there's just like content abound and it's just so overwhelming. All of that stuff has messed with us as human beings and our brains. It's changed things. The way that we interact with each other, the way that we see the world. And that's something that we all need to be very aware of now because we're kind of playing catch up. And because all of those things have changed us, now we have to change. It's just that simple. When things change, you gotta adapt. So one of the ways that we can adapt and make life a lot easier for everyone, ourselves included, is to try and recognize that our first thought, our first impulse, that like immediate satisfaction idea, which is highly connected to social media, I believe, it's just like instant connection, is one that we need to like take a breather on. If you look at something and it pisses you off and you want to leave a mean comment, that's a visceral reaction that you need to work on. If you look at something and it makes you super excited and you want to comment something immediately, same thing. You got to take a beat because like that person who commented, or multiple people, probably thousands of people, who left comments that they thought were completely neutral on Desi's social media platforms, inquiring about like her plans to have a family. They had no idea that that comment was doing something horrible to her, that it was actually making her suffer behind the scenes. This is my plea to everyone, just to take a second before you react to anything, just to consider the potential consequences, which can be like really difficult because obviously you don't know someone's life, so it can be hard to like think of every single possibility. But if you are going to comment something, or if you are trying to criticize something, or if you are trying to just like give someone advice, really think about the way that you're doing it, because you really don't know what the other person on the other side is going through, and you don't know what you might say. I know it seems like you have to be very, very careful, but I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with that. It's also like recently, Selena Gomez felt the need to, you know, explain that her lupus medication makes her gain weight. It's like, why does she even need to comment on that? Why does she even need to comment on that? That's just, now I'm ranting. I'm gonna rant. I feel like I have to rant. I should wrap this up because otherwise it's gonna become a rant. That's it. This is a PSA. I just wanted to talk about that quickly because I think it's really important. And it definitely hit close to home when I listened to that. So I would highly recommend you check out her TikTok, listen to what she has to say, whether you're an Ariana fan or not, and just consider, and try to be nice to each other. And I hope that my earrings haven't like just jingle jangled the whole time and been extremely distracting. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything else that you think I should watch, maybe something crazy that's going on the internet these days. I really care about how we interact with each other on social media. That's a big one for me. I hope I got through to some of you. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and thumbs up and all the things. I've got multiple? I got a lot of makeup tutorials and reviews and stuff. So, I don't know, look around. Stick around for a minute or whatever. I'm gonna go make lunch. Maybe yams. Did I say bye? Bye.